Is there any rain in the forecast in Kansas City at all? I know it's like 100 degrees, and we send our prayers to Texas today. I mean, again, I don't even know what to say anymore about these school shootings. I don't even know what to say. You really don't. It's just got to stop. I mean, somewhere, somehow, it has got to stop. Mike in Manhattan, what's up, Mike?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
What's happening?
Not much. Listen, did you get to take your kids to go see Avengers yet?
I actually did take my boys to see Avengers, and I couldn't stand it.
How'd you like it?
I
Why?
couldn't stand it.
The ending, I was confused about the ending.
I hate those movies. Listen, all those movies are collisions. It's all they are is. I mean, all they are is collisions. That's it. They have it's that these characters just collide into each other the whole movie. I mean, it's awful. The kids love it. They can't get enough of it.
The kids loved it. I got confused about the ending.
Oh, I can't stand it. All right, what else is on your mind? Go ahead. What else on your mind?
Okay, listen. All kidding aside.
Go ahead.
They take down the. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I'm talking about. The last few months, they've been taking down the websites for prostitution.
Listen, you can't. I thought he was going to say something serious, but you know, he's talking about the fact that in Vegas that they're thinking, in Nevada, they're thinking of ending legal prostitution in Las Vegas. They're thinking of ending it. You see that story last night? They're thinking of ending it. Antonio in Newburgh. What's up, Antonio?
Something makes no sense to me.
What's that?
When the Indians signed Nick Swisher, why does that mean the Yankees hijacked their first-round pick? That's like the most bogus rule ever.
I mean, hey, listen, rules are rules. I mean, it's a long time ago. Jim in Basking Ridge. What's up, Jim?
Hey, Mike, how are you? Welcome back.
What's going on?
Well, I got a question for you. What's going to be worth more? If Justify wins the race, buying $1,000 worth of tickets to get into Belmont in 3 weeks, or having $1,000 to win on Justify?
Buying to scalp tickets for? You mean? Yeah,
like if I bought the tickets, I would think they'd double in value.
For seats? Only seats would double in value, not the tickets themselves.
Yeah, no, the seats. Not the grandstand. The grandstand won't double, you're saying?
Not grandstand. If you have the clubhouse seats, you could double your price on the clubhouse seats at Belmont. They'd be in market for those. There's not a lot of them, so there's not as many as they need. They'll draw on a nice day 100,000 people for Justify to run in the Triple Crown if it's a nice day. They'll do 100,000 people. If it's no Triple Crown, they'll draw 55, 60. That's sometimes less if the weather's bad, but if the weather's good, 55. If with the Triple Crown, they'll draw 100. And I think with him, you're probably looking at 100, and we'll see what happens. But I mean, looks like we're going to have another one back to back. Listen, we had him back to back. Remember, 73 Secretariat, 77 Seattle Slew, 78 Affirm. You had 3 and 5 years. Then you didn't have one forever. Ken in Babylon, what's up, Ken?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
What's happening?
I just got the news on Legares.
Ridiculous.
Did they say how long that Cespedes is going to be out?
No, he's just on the DL. We don't know how long he's out for. No, we know that Legares needs surgery.
Okay, and did they say if they called up anyone to replace him yet?
I didn't see any replacement yet. Let me see. No, we knew right now all they added was Blevins back from paternity leave. We did not add anybody else. Now, Evans was here already, though. They brought Evans in the other day, so Evans is already here. And then they added Blevins from paternity leave, so that's where they are right now. And Legares was actually hitting. In the 12-2 win the other night, he had a bunch of hits. He was hitting like 340, 350 on the season, so he hadn't had a lot of bats yet, but he was starting to hit where you thought maybe he was going to have a good year, and now he's out for the season. It's unbelievable. I was in with Chris. We watched that play, and I said, Chris, look, he got hurt in this 12-1 game in the rain. Chris in Connecticut, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good, what's happening?
Before I ask you about the Western Conference Finals in the NBA, did you catch Homeland this year or Billions?
I watched Homeland. I liked Homeland. I thought Homeland was really good this year. I thought the last couple of shows were really terrific. I thought
got good near the end.
I thought they was some of her best work, and I think Claire Danes is a tremendous actress. I thought her work at the end of that, when she was going mad, I thought was unbelievable. I thought some of those last shows were some of the best shows since the days of having the good stuff with Brody. Since the Brody days. I thought it was some of the best stuff they had done. They're coming back for one more year, and that's it. Billions, I like Billions. I didn't like how they paid off the stock, the whole fraud thing. I don't like how they.
I like how they finally had to work together. That was the only way that they both could get out of line.
To me, it was too convenient. It was actually, listen. The wife is the hinge. Obviously, that gives them a chance to do anything they want. When you have between the two adversaries, the wife working for having a close relationship with both of them, where she loves both of them. One in a different relationship, her husband in one, her boss and a guy she really cares about in the other. So she's kind of the hinge in the whole thing. But I didn't love the way they settled that. But I like Billions. I think it's clever. I think it's cleverly written at times. I think it's current at times. It catches a lot of stuff that is current. So I like that. But I thought Homeland had a good year. I really did. 4 o'clock. Aaron Boone to come your way at 5. Jerry Bailey still to come on the Preakness. Here's the Mink Man.